All right, we are live.
Start with this pledge, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Davis.
Here.
Mr. Reed. Here. Mrs. Hillma. Here. Mr. Phillips.
Here.
Mr. Golden.
Here.
Ms. Juliana. Here. And Ms. Orienton. Here. May I have a motion and a second, please, to approve the action meeting minutes from the October 16th, 2025 meeting?
Motion.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed or abstained? Mr. Lee, off the presentation.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, it is time for the best part of our meeting, which is to give awards to some of our amazing students. These awards are being given out to our students for being kind and hardworking students for both JFK and from DDE. I'm going to start with the students from JFK. Students, when I say your name, come on up, stand here very awkwardly next to me, okay? While I talk about you, and then you have to continue standing here next to me awkwardly until I call everyone's name, and then we're going to take a picture together on the back. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay. Love it. All right, we are going to start with JFK and our pre-K student of the month, Kinsley Rafalco. All right, Kinsley is being nominated for JFK Student of the Month because of the great friend she is. She is always willing to lend a hand to a friend in need or to her teacher. She is always smiling and always uses her manners. She is an absolute joy to have in our class. Keep being the shining star you are, Kinsley. All right, our kindergarten student of the month is Grayson Townsend. Grayson has done a wonderful job following classroom expectations and routines. He is showing responsibility with his personal belongings. Grayson has been a wonderful listener and greets his friends and teachers. Congratulations to Grayson. Our first grade student of the month is Viviana Severino. Congratulations. Viviana is the mom of our classroom. She does a wonderful job at using a gentle voice when helping her friends, demonstrating patience and being responsible. She is a hard worker, bright, and super funny as well. Great job, Viviana. Second grade, we have Jolene McElhenney. Jolene is always very friendly and helpful to those around her, sacrificing her free time to help others catch up or to understand. She displays great integrity and a wonderful attitude towards learning, asking questions that show she is thinking about the topic on a deeper level. Congratulations. Our third grade student of the month is Renaya Thomas. Renaya has been such a wonderful addition to JFK and our classroom. She is pleasant and motivated every single day. She is always positive and determined to do her best work. She works so well with others and is always kind. So congratulations to Renaya. And last but not least, from JFK, our fourth grade student of the month, Jude Mikulski. Jude consistently listens well, follows classroom expectations, and frequently helps his classmates when they need support. Congratulations, Jude. You ladies ready for a picture? All right, let's do it. You guys can stand right in front of me, one person right in front of me, and then two people on the other side. Right here. Chair. Make sure you're holding your certificates the right way.
There you go.
Just like that. And last rule, big smiles. Great job, girls. Okay, and now our DDE Students of the Month. We will start in 5th grade with Mackenzie Severino. Congratulations. Kenzie has been nominated to be Student of the Month because she consistently demonstrates organization and preparation in all her classes. She arrives with her materials ready and completes assignments on time. Her friendly attitude makes her a positive presence in the classroom, and she treats everyone with kindness and respect. Kenzie is also quick to offer help to classmates and teachers. Her teamwork and positive energy make her a role model for others. Our 6th grade Student of the Month is Carolina Herrera. Carolina. Thank you. Carolina is a dedicated and focused 6th grade student. Carolina always goes above and beyond in her academics. She is kind, conscientious, and respectful to all of her teachers and peers. She is always willing to offer a helping hand and is as hardworking as they come. Congratulations. All right, our 7th grade Student of the Month is Eldry Guzman Catalan. Eldry is a hardworking and kind 7th grade student who is respectful to his peers and the staff at DDE. He always applies himself in class by asking questions if he needs assistance, focusing on his task and following through with all of his academic obligations. We are proud of the daily effort Eldry puts into his classes. So congratulations, Eldry. And last but not least, our 8th grade Student of the Month is Walter Hernandez. The 8th grade team is nominating Walter Hernandez for Student of the Month for October. He is respectful, hardworking, and demonstrates his leader-in-me habits in both class and advisory. Walter is resourceful and prioritizes his work successfully while balancing being president of National Junior Honor Society, a member of Student Government Association, and a member of the DDE soccer team. Lastly, Walter has had perfect attendance so far for the 25-26 school year. Nice job, Walter. Let's go you to a picture time. Make sure your certificates are right. Well, congratulations, guys. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out and for sharing your awesome kids with us. And you can go now. You don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting, so thank you so much for coming out. All right. Have a wonderful night, great weekend.
Thank you. You as well.
Damn, that's not a bad idea. Picture. Hold on. Wait, come. You got a picture. Want to stand there? You guys want to take a picture?
Yeah, you can go.
Okay. You gotta eat.
So easy to put up.
I know, if you ever need it for events, Adam knows how to say.
I hear you're really versatile.
Christians, they say we need an Adam.
Honestly,
Get in, get in, Walter. Get in.
Getting it up without the whole thing. Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah.
You know,
Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Good night.
Okay, so I am going to jump right into yet another presentation. Very brief presentation. I'm not going to take long with this. We finally received, 8 months later, our CUSAC results from last year. And so I wanted to share some of the results with the board and with the public. So CUSAC, again, just as a reminder, they look at 5 indicators for the county office review that they do of our district: instruction and program, fiscal, operations, governance, and personnel. And there are what feels like a million indicators in each one of those categories, and we have to provide evidence throughout the entire process how we're meeting each one of those indicators that matches up with statute or law. So throughout the CUSAC process, the district was asked to upload data that would satisfy the state requirements. The district then met with the county office. The county team provided feedback to the district and ultimately gave us a score. 8 months later, the county office provided us with our scores for each of the 5 categories. Any category that was rated lower than 80% requires the district to create a DIP or a district improvement. And so for us, I actually thought we did pretty well, but we rated lower than 80% in 2 of the 5 categories. The first category that we rated lower was in instruction and program. The majority of the issue in instruction and program that knocks points down is test scores. And we're not unlike many school districts that lose points in that area, but you lose a lot of points, and we know that we're sort of working our way back up right now over the last so many years. So that was rated at 73%.
And we did increase almost
And we did-
from the last round.
and we
So
did-
we are moving in the right direction.
Right, and we did go up and we did earn more points. And the important thing is that in most of the indicators, we're doing everything that we're supposed to be doing. It's just we're not hitting what they consider to be a test score that's adequate. And our operations rated at 78%, so two points lower than what we needed. Fiscal was 87%. Meg, pat yourself on the back.
6 points.
Went up 6
Thank you.
points, no big deal. Governance was 85%, which is a good score, and personnel was 84%, also a good score. But having said that, there are areas, so this was my first time obviously going through CUSAC and my first time going through with our district. And there were some really easy things that we could be doing that will raise our score in every category. They were just things that had either fallen off on the transition between superintendents or the district just wasn't doing previously. And so that's why we didn't get the points. So instruction and program, like I said, largely derived from our state assessment scores, trending in the right direction. Math and ELA still not high enough to receive enough passing points. There was also one other note in there about implementing dance and theater curriculum. And we're looking for some guidelines on that because we do have dance and theater curriculum, but we don't have dance and theater as an elective or as a course. So we need to see if the county office is asking us to do that, to integrate that into some other course. And so we'll hopefully get some information on that moving forward. Operations score, there were 4 indicators that really sank our ship and made us a 78, 70. The district did not report the SSDS results to the board in the 23-24 school year. So it was right before I came. And I've already presented them to you twice. That's the violence, vandalism, HIB, pretty common report, but it hadn't been done the year prior. And so that's what they were scoring us on. And I put on there, it's already been rectified because I do the report to you all. So those are easy points that we'll get the next time. That was 2 points, so that could have bumped us up, so it's unfortunate. Number 2, the district did not report bus evacuation drills to the board with all the required information per code. You'll see on your agendas tonight, there's a lot more information listed there for the bus evac drills, which I don't know if it was a new requirement. I don't ever remember seeing that one.
And that wasn't flagged the last time, and we did,
Yeah.
so we still reported them at that point, and it wasn't flagged at that point.
We were reporting the bus evacuation
Correct.
drills, we just weren't putting
All
the
the
bus
details.
number and all the other stuff that you see on the report. This evening. The district did not report the special education section of NJ Smart report by the October 15th deadline. So NJ Smart, that's actually not the system we use anymore. We use NJ Sleds now. Same difference is where we input all of our student data. And that's sort of like the state repository for all things demographic, attendance, everything that really defines your school district. There was an issue with the special ed upload, from what I understand, because this was something that before, again, that I wasn't involved in. And there was one student that had an error, and they couldn't figure out how to fix the error. Well, the deadline comes and goes, and you can't, once the deadline happens, you can't change anything. And so I think it was like a 1% error rate, and we all support that. And finally, our paperwork for students on homebound instruction did not meet the standards set forth by the DOE. We have already updated our form. So they kept harping on the fact that we didn't have the name of the teacher listed on the home instruction form. Again, it's kind of a small detail, but something that we've already rectified and won't be an issue moving forward. So now we have to create that district improvement plan. We're working on that currently. Has to be, I'll be giving it to the board prior to our December meeting. You all will vote on it, and then the next day I will submit it to the county. And hopefully that'll be that, and then they check back in with us in 6 months to see how it's going. Any questions?
CUSACs every 3 years?
4.
4 years. Okay.
There's 4 cohorts, so we're in the clear. But it is, you know, they'll change some things and all that, some things. But I feel like we're in a much better spot now because we're just trying to bring everything up to speed. You know, making sure that we're, even the most minute things, we know that every 4 years they're going to come in. They're going to read us. So, all right.
We don't have to review the mission statement or goals. Can I have a motion and a second to open the meeting to the public for the discussion of agenda items only?
Motion?
Second.
Hearing none. Can I have a motion and a second then to close the public portion of the meeting?
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed or abstained? Okay, Mr. Lee, you are up.
Again?
Yeah.
All right.
Sit down, let's go.
Okay. Superintendent's report. We have our safety and security drills, items A and B. Item C is the bus evacuations I previously mentioned. Item D is all the monthly administrative reports that have been uploaded to the portal for your review. Item E, we had no HIBs at all reported before the board meeting, so knock on wood, that's a good thing. F1 is to affirm the HIB decision from last meeting, and there were no appeals on that. G1 is to approve a guest speaker. G2 is to approve a bunch more of our advanced approved parent volunteers. G3 is to approve the nursing services plan for the 25-26 school year. G4 is a corrective action plan. G5 is to approve all of our 25-26 policies for the school year. That's all of the district policies. We have to approve them every year. G6 is fundraisers. G7 is to approve the submission of the preschool education operational plan. Again, that's an annual plan that we have to put together for the grant. G8 is another annual approval. That's for the district's professional development plan. And item H is our field trips. And I is under personnel. I1, we have one new hire, that's care support staff. I2 is stipend position, that's basketball security. I3 is 2 staff renewals. I4 is for clinical practice placements or student teachers. I5 is to approve a few leave of absences. And J1 is to approve the disposal of books from the DDE library.
So first thing, can I have a motion and a second to approve the superintendent items XA through XJ?
Motion. Second.
Does anyone have any questions?
I just had one question. Are there gonna be long-term subs for the staff members that are gonna be?
For two of them, yes.
Okay, I just know subs are a
Should be in the
struggle, so.
Yeah.
They have been doing some interviews already.
Okay.
Any other questions? Mr. Golden,
Yes.
Mr. Phillips,
Yes.
Ms. Ralph,
Yes.
Mrs. Selma?
Yes.
Ms. Juliana?
Yes.
Ms. Williams Oriente?
Yes.
Ms. Reed?
Yes.
And Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, moving right along. Business and finance, items A through D are just the financial reports for September and October. No line item has been overexpended. There are sufficient funds available to meet the obligations for the remainder of the year. Our treasurer's report and secretary's report were in agreement for the months of September and October. There are no changes in anticipated revenue amounts or sources. E is to approve batch number 53 and 54. 53 is just, we had to go to motor vehicles specifically because they didn't give us one of our vehicle registrations for our buses. So Chuck had to do that before the end of the month in October, which added to that bill list. So that was $50. So we had to add and revise that. Batch number 54, I believe everybody has gone through all the bills for tonight. F is just to approve the October 2025 listing for source for teachers with the pay rates as well as the bill rates that are listed on the agenda. G is to approve the cafeteria disbursements for the month of October in the amount of $30,151.68. H is to approve the care disbursements for the month of October in the amount of $504. I is to approve the out-of-district tuition contracts for 25-26. This is a special ed student in a public school placement. This was not budgeted. This is a new student. So we will watch that special ed line, the tuition line, and see where that takes us as the year progresses. J is to approve some travel and professional development for a few of our staff members. K is an annual renewal review of the standard operations procedure manual for the 25-26 school year that was uploaded for your review. I is to approve the 26-27 budget calendar. Again, that was uploaded. That just shows our kind of budget process, rounding out with the whole public hearing as our ending there for our 26-27 budget. And is to approve the 26 federal grant award submission, so the submitting the grant and the actual allocation. So the ESEA and then the IDA, that's our allocations for the year. They've all been allocated, revenues have been put in the system, and is to approve our salary allocations for staff that are paid through those federal grants. This is specifically Title I basic skills. So that's our staff members, our federal funds, local funds, and then their total salaries, which were previously approved in April anyway. And then O is just to approve the submission of the comprehensive maintenance plan and the M1 to the county school business administrator. Again, that's just an annual submission that we have to do every year. It essentially takes our maintenance costs and breaks it down by school throughout the district, and then we have to submit that to the county with a breakdown just to see where we stand. And I have a motion and a second first for those items.
Motion. Second.
Any questions?
I just have one.
Yes.
For letter I, do we not offer the program that the student would need in our district? Is that why we just send out of
That's
district?
correct.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Any other questions? Mr. Golden?
Yes.
Mr. Phillips?
Yes.
Mrs. Rowe?
Yes.
Thank you. Mrs. Reed?
Yes.
Mrs. Selma?
Yes.
Ms. Oriente?
Yes.
Ms. Juliana?
Yes.
And Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, so nothing else for me. Old business, do we have anything old? New business, we will be starting negotiations. Our first kind of meeting with the BCBA is going to be in December. That contract expires June 30th. So our negotiation team will be working diligently. We did have 3 members when we started the team in January, but then when one of our board members resigned, we do have a vacancy, so next month we'll probably be looking for an additional member to hop on board for negotiations. So, there are a lot of, restrictions with the BTA. There's a lot of conflicts as far as like if you have a, I'll find them, I'll get the details, but if you have like a direct family member that is already involved in a union, you can't be on the negotiations committee for the teachers and instructional and things like that. The principal and supervisors is a little bit different. So I'll kind of get those breakdowns. We'll find out who's conflicted on the board and kind of see who actually can do it, and hopefully, we'll garner some interest to get that third team member, like we've always had in the past. So that's BTA. Finance committee, I didn't have that tonight because we actually had a little pre-negotiations meeting this evening with our solicitor. But I am knee deep in every single report,
A lot going on.
monitoring, you name it. I've been through it. Mr. Lee and I, we've been in the trenches. So I'm glad we didn't have finance. It was, I don't know how I would have prepared for it all with the week we had. School Board Association for New Jersey, I haven't seen anything come through. I haven't seen anything come through. Ed Services Commission, no. Okay. Pine Hill, got anything, Kim?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Perfect.
All right. So first, I'll start with the play is tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. Tonight and tomorrow at 7 p.m. and Saturday at 2 p.m. We also had a presentation given by Debbie Barrett and Desiree Moraza. I didn't say her name wrong. They put together every year a holiday gift giving program, and they do about 100 families, and they did a big presentation for us of how they get people to sponsor them, and all the families that they have right now are sponsored by somebody, but they always have other families come in between now and the holidays. So they are looking to take donations of pretty much anything, gift cards. Teenagers are the hardest ones to buy for because they're not little kids, like little kids are easy. So gift cards are always accepted. Of course, they do food as well. So if anyone's interested in giving to that, just let me know and I can give you the information. We also went over the CUSAC results, and the results were for Pine Hill was instruction and program was 73%, same as us. Fiscal was 93%, the governance was 95%, operations was 98%, and personnel was 87%. So other than their instruction and program, all theirs were passing. They do have to do the dip for them for that as well. Next, let's see. Oh, they are also back to the gift giving program. They also look for volunteers. So if anybody wants to volunteer time to sort things, I can also give you the information. They need volunteers on the 16th of December, the 18th of December, and the 22nd of December. Let's see. We are having a basketball game. Overbrook High School in Pine Hill is going to be playing Overbrook High School in Philadelphia at Overbrook High School in Pine Hill on the 17th of December at 5:30 p.m. It's more for, I don't want to call it a fun game, but it's not one for a position or anything, but they did tell us all about that. I actually might go to that if I can get there. Next thing, we have 2 board members in Pine Hill that are actually like, they're seniors. They come in, I can't be in executive session, but they sit with us and they give us their rundown of the school, of what's going on in the school as well. So some of the things they mentioned was the fall sports programs have ended. Football made the first round of the playoffs. I believe soccer made the first round of the playoffs too. The choir concert is December 4th. Their testing is complete. They also said the Mingo Hall Passes, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, it's an online hall pass system, is working really well. And you go out in the hallways now and there's like nobody out there.
Yeah, you're great.
So I'm like,
We use that in our middle school.
do you use it?
Not the same company.
Not the same company, but something similar.
Something
Okay.
similar, yeah.
So it's working really well. That'll be good because then when they go over there, they'll understand
Yeah.
how that kind of thing works. November 26th is the Powder Puff game. Sophomores purchased their school rings. Financial aid night was the 17th. The seniors got to choose new food menu items for the cafeteria. So they got to try a whole bunch of different things. They were very excited about that, I might add. excuse me, I have to read my handwriting. They were tried by the juniors and the senior class officers. That's who tried to do. Our new business administrator starts on December 15th. And I think that pretty much, Pine Hills Christmas Parade, if anyone's interested, is December 7th at 6 p.m. I believe that's a Sunday night. I've been to it a couple times. It's actually pretty neat.
It is good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's
It's a good one.
Nice.
So if anyone's
Definitely a
in the
good
mood, and like I said, I watch football on Sundays, so. They're looking, we're also looking at the board retreat dates, because they always do their retreat in January or February. So, Saturday morning, I think that's looking at that first, so. Other than that, I think that's it.
Great. Camden County School Boards and Danny not through really for that either. I didn't see any of their quarterly meetings coming through. I had nothing.
No.
Maybe they all.
Can I also mention something else on
Yes,
with new business? As you all probably know, I will be putting in my resignation in writing, probably before the next board meeting to Mr. Lee, so he knows. I made it to Berlin Township Council, so I will be representing the town in council. It's bittersweet because my other two people didn't make it, so it'll be an experience.
One voice is better than none.
You're exactly right. I've really thought long and hard about it. So it's tough because I love being on the two boards that I represent. I've been on it for 10 years. And I really do enjoy coming to the meetings every month, believe it or not. At first, I thought about it when I first started on the board. I felt like there wasn't a lot I could contribute, but that I found ways to contribute. So I'm hoping to be able to do that on the council as well.
Great.
And thank you all for working so nicely with me. I appreciate it.
Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna need all the luck I can get.
Very good. You need to keep your eyes and ears open, miss.
Yes.
All right, then nothing else then for new business, I guess. Everyone else is good. All right, public comments, let's open to the meeting to the public for the discussion of non-agenda items, agenda items.
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed or abstained? Hearing none. We have a motion and a second, then to please close the meeting to the public.
Motion?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed or abstained? 3:33. And then we do not have a need for an executive session, so let's go ahead and adjourn this meeting. Have a motion and a second, please.
Motion? Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed or abstained? Our meeting adjourned at 7:33. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I'm working through it with, you mentioned your space.
It's really
So I have to